Hi, this is Cheryl back with you from Farmhouse Frugally. So my husband and I each had our birthday recently and decided to celebrate by heading up to Conway, New Hampshire and the White Mountain National Forest. This is the Conway Scenic Railway that is just a beautiful tour through the mountains, the Dixville Notch, and the beautiful antique train and train station, and just spectacular. We did not get tickets this time. They only had coach, and we really wanted to do it right. So next year, we'll head back up and do the dinner cruise. It's like a 5-hour long one through the foliage that I think will be spectacular. So we're looking forward to that. But we did snap some pictures while we were in the area, just to give you an idea of how beautiful that area is. On our drive up, we did pass Loon Mountain, which is a ski resort. And that's probably about an hour from our house, and then headed up through the Kangamangas Highway, very famous for the foliage during the fall, and that is about 2 hours. This White Mountain National Forest, an hour and a half to 2 hours from our home. New England in the fall cannot be beat. It is the most beautiful. We have red maple, which is very unusual. A lot of people do not have, so you just get those brilliant and beautiful reds, as well as the yellows and the greens and everything in between. It was just so beautiful. So this is the White Mountain Range, and the day was perfect. It was a little overcast, about 70, 72 degrees, and just really nice for taking pictures. We just so enjoy doing this. It had been a number of years since we had come up during the foliage, so it was just spectacular. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. And so just words cannot describe just how beautiful it is. We're very fortunate to live 45 minutes from Boston, about an hour from the ocean, and about 2 hours from this spectacular view. So really, New Hampshire is one of the most beautiful places on earth. We did stay overnight. Since we had gone up there, we decided to go to North Conway and to spend the night and then do a little bit of shopping, just celebrating both of our birthdays, and then head back home the next day through the Lakes region. So really, altogether, we could not have asked for better weather and better foliage. The first day, like I said, 72, a little cloudy, but the second day, oh my goodness, sunny and 75. It just was a perfect day and a half, 2 days, just a beautiful overnight trip. This is a close-up of one of those sugar maples that is in the brilliant red that I love. We did stop along the river, Pemigewasset River in New Hampshire, and it was rather low. Considering we had a tremendous amount of rain where we live, I thought this was rather low. We pulled over to see the falls here, and there was so many people I didn't actually get to get over there where the falls were, so we ended up going to a different falls a little bit later on, but I did get the pictures that that I could get without trying not to get too many people in the pictures. The birch trees are lovely too. Every now and again you'll see it dotted with birch trees. This is that railroad trestle, which the train would go over. I had just missed it, didn't get a picture of that. We did go to Diana's Bath. That is supposed to be one of the top 10 things to do in the Conway area. So it's a beautiful, beautiful walk through the woods. It used to be a mill once upon a time. And still has here's my husband walking through the woods, and it does have the beautiful waterfalls, especially when there's more rain. It was fairly calm, but just a lovely day to walk through the woods, get out of the car, stretch our legs, just enjoy the beautiful nature. So you can see portions of it were very calm, and then there were some other parts that were running in the waterfalls up and down. It's hard to see. There's several levels, probably about 6 or 7 levels of waterfalls as you walk up further and further into the woods. This is where we ended up staying the night at the Kearsarge Inn. Beautiful. And then we ate at Tuckerman's. We had not been there before. Oh my goodness. Pot roast to die for. That's what my husband got, and I wish that's what I had gotten. It was so, so good. And then we went to the outlets the next day, Settlers Green. So many outlets up there. He needed a windbreaker, and we finally got one at LLB. It had been a number of years we've been saying we were going to get one, and just couldn't really find one that we liked. And then we decided to snap a few pictures of the covered bridges. New Hampshire has a number of beautiful covered bridges. One year we did a tour and probably saw 15, 20 of them along the way. And so here's a few pictures, some that we took and some that I just took off of the internet for you to see just how beautiful New Hampshire is in case you don't live in this area. And it is just a well worth the vacation. If you're ever going to come, I would suggest May and October. Those are probably the most beautiful weather-wise, and just trees in bloom and just other things that you can see and do. The summers can be warm, and the winters, of course, can be snowy. Then we stopped on the way back at Meredith, New Hampshire, which is where Lake Winnipesaukee is. Very huge, huge lake. This is a tiny portion of it. And so we saw some ducks and had some lunch, enjoyed the shops, and did a little antiquing. Didn't really buy much of anything, but we did just enjoy the spectacular day. We walked around the lake, up and down, and just really enjoyed. They have a sculpture garden here, so I snapped a few pictures of the different art that they had displayed over the lake, and just really just enjoyed the time. So I could not have asked for a more beautiful 2 days. I just really enjoyed that. So hopefully you are enjoying this beautiful scenery, coming along with us for this couple of days off. And we are glad that you stopped by with us, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks. Take care.